So this is the first really cloudy day that we've had with the low mist, but it feels cool. My dog enjoys this time. And this year I was planning to buy a new drone. New for me, but not as in the new. So the Mavic 3 was very interesting, but very expensive. So the Mavic Air 2S was what I was going to purchase. We ordered it up online and it's going to be delivered, but due to the pandemic, it was impossible to deliver because they wouldn't deliver to this city. So for any electronic goods exported to Europe, it has to have a C mark or a C2 or a CE. You'll see it on most electrical goods. But all drones made don't have this CE mark. The rule changes in Europe that my drone, the Phantom 4, the old vintage thing, would become a legacy drone. That means it will be no good. You can't fly it in Europe. Well, you can under a different category, which means that you are very, very restricted to where you can fly your drone. So I bought this one in, I think, 2016, and it served me well. I've crashed it once, and that was into a lake. And then it cost me an extraordinary amount of money to get it repaired. In actual fact, when you come to think of it now, it'd be probably cheaper to buy another drone. So I want to replace this big thing with a Mavic, which is far smaller. Don't need to carry such a big rucksack around with you just to put the drone in. When you come to choose a drone, of course, it depends exactly on what you want it for. For myself, just a hobbyist, the Air 2S is good enough. So replace this bad boy with the new Mavic 3 would have been ideal, but that's 10,000 US. And why didn't I rush home with my brand new toy and set it up myself? The fact is, to download a new app, and the app is in Chinese from this shop anyway, so he set it up in English and he set the drone up himself, which saved me a lot of heartache, especially if anything goes wrong and you can't get the thing to bind with the controller. So he gave us a good demonstration, went through every detail. Actually, he was more enthusiastic than what I was. I just thought I let him do it and share his enthusiasm. But it was far easier to set up in the shop. Wasn't expecting this. I got the new Mavic 3. There is a free hat. You can't go anywhere without a free hat. Typical. As soon as you get a new drone, what happens? It rains. I can always remember those days when you were a young child and you wanted to go out and you couldn't go out because it was raining. So basically the story went like this. Couldn't order one up because of the pandemic. They shut everything down. My wife sent some messages to DJI, and in the end they gave in and said, oh, by the way, there's a small shop. And this small shop sells the items you want. And lo and behold, DJI has a small shop. I originally went in to get a Mavic S2. That was the original plan, but one thing led to another, so I got the Mavic 3, which was not what I was expecting. I was expecting just to get the 2S. So yeah, so wow. I have to admit, I was there watching some videos on settings, and it was hard to believe that I've actually got the Mavic 3. Mind you, it took 5 years from my old drone, my Phantom 4, up to this one, so it took 5 years to get a brand new drone. And so far it's been raining. There's absolutely no chance of going out flying. almost as though they knew I got a new drone. What was I saying? Yeah, and going back to it, then I just glanced down and I seen the CE mark on the side of the drone. And I thought, wow, I was expecting it not to be there. And then I pulled the battery from the Mavic 2, and that's got the CE sign inside as well. So the drones which were in the shop have the European safety mark on them. They have them on. So that's really good news, because otherwise it meant it would become a legacy drone by the end of the year. So now they have the CE mark. So that means my big investment, secretly though, I didn't flinch that much. My wife said, "Are you sure?" And I went, "Yes." And that was the okay from me. So I've got it. Now, just waiting for the rain to go off so I can go up and fly.